This is one we hope in a long line.
Marilee Boyack is the chairman for Abortion Free Utah and says she hopes Lehi City will join Riverton, Highland, Enterprise, and Utah County in becoming a sanctuary for the unborn. Boyack says it's a proclamation of a city's belief in protection for all human life.
It is causing communities to think of how can they help women in these circumstances? How can they help the disabled? How can they help the elderly?
Boyack says around 3,000 elective abortions are performed in Utah each year. That's about 8 every single day.
We feel that that is an unacceptable number, and we will continue to work to protect the most vulnerable members of our society and also to support the women who find themselves in desperate circumstances. We understand that this is an issue that involves both.
Lauren Simpson, the policy director for Alliance for a Better Utah, says this is also an issue of reproductive rights and is not something that should be handled through city governments.
To say that, like, as a city, you have a position on when life begins, I think that's really divisive and really not helpful to the overall discussion.
Simpson says a research survey shows the majority of Utahns do not support additional restrictions on abortion.
That doesn't mean that people are in favor of abortion. They just believe that, you know, that's your constitutional right, and that's something that you should have the agency to be able to do.
A choice Boyack says is unacceptable.
Every baby has value, every disabled person, elderly person, and every woman, they all have value. The more we can spread that message, the better.
Now, Boyack says they are working on a couple of bills they hope to pass through on the state level that could potentially change abortion law here in Utah. In Lehi, Aaron Cox, Fox 13 News, Utah.